Alright. Shalom. I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Kodash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone, and salutations to you, brothers who's pushing this truth to the four corners, the highways and byways. Again, all praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Kodash. So, brother Yashimar here with another video. Quick, straight into the point. Alright, this is an article that just come across, it's pertaining to Guyana. Alright, just in case I'm going to say fair use. According to the Fair Use Act, basically the platform that I'm reading from, or, as to say the article, it's basically for educational purposes and highlights, not for benefit, no, for any sort of benefit or gain or money. All right. So this is from the Marara Waves. All right. It says 3 banks ready for full national payment system platform. All right. So there are 3 banks that are in Guyana that are ready for the national payment system platform. Okay, so this is all pertaining to what, right? The country itself has made itself ready, so it could take part in the in the fornications of Babylon. All right, to take part in basically the system that is set up. They set their platform in such a way whereby they could interconnect and be on the same system or database as as the beast. I'm going to put it as the beast in this system and this society. So small countries, they're pushing their way up so they could be with this system, a part of the new world order. All right, so I'm driving, so I'm gonna read about 3 paragraphs. Brothers, for education, you could touch on this. I'm actually heading to the works too. We might touch on this as well. All right. It says here, three local and foreign commercial banks are connected to the full suite of the national payment system NPS platform, which has been approved by the United Kingdom headquarters, are payment solutions officials on said Monday. All right, it says a financial sector official said the system would allow ordinary people and business to engage in real-time financial transaction regardless of the banks that they have their accounts. Right, so it's just for the rest of the banks of Guyana to the banks in Guyana to sign up or to get part of. Quickly, it says President Ephraim Ali earlier Tuesday told the opening of the 2026 Energy Conference that 2 commercial banks were posed to link up on the NPS. Right, the NPS to link up on the NPS to facilitate a fully array of service. Quote, it says, I am pleased to tell you that we have completed the process of building out the national payment platform, and 2 local banks are ready to go completely on a digital platform. They have already been approved, so we can now have digital wallets, digital payment systems, and digital transfer here in Guyana, he said. Hey, and this is getting more and more. Hey, this is another step, whereby another country, which is this country, is basically linking and preparing for that drive. and which also prove we zoom out to this place. All right, so you know, the precept that is actually ringing concerning this, and we gotta keep banging it. All right, we gotta keep banging it. You know, we keep touching a lot on the MOTB, and the more we bring out things concerning the MOTB, you know, they try to what they try to do, the controllers of the media, they try to divert, you know, focus of the social media platform, or the public, or the people, or the viewers, divert the focus to, you know, something else. All right, but nevertheless, this is Revelation chapter 13 and verse 16. All right, it says here, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond. Right, all these people, businesses, you know, mainly it's people it's talking about. This is going into the people, because the biometric is going to the biometric, the digital identification will evolve into, is a platform basically, a set or a way paved for the digital, the biometric chipping, right, which is the charagma, the mark, right, which basically is an imprint. All right, it says to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead, that no man might buy or sell. Right, so you see here, it says to transact real-time business. That's what it's saying in the article. All right, so with this mark, we can be able to buy and sell. All right, that's if you were part of the system, you would be able to do so. But hey, Yahweh Power said, you know, my prophet shall eat. Those that have the faith, you know, we will hold, and we will be looked after, you know, like the ravens and so on. All right, it's called the time of temptation. You know, it's a time proven whereby men will be saying, hey, you know, I have the faith. That time coming is where men really going to be proven. The whole world, you gotta say, the whole world is going to be proven. The elect will not divert. You know, pray Yahweh Hashem Yeshai, you are part of the elect. All right. Going on, it says, save he that had the mark or the number of the beast, or is the number of his name. All right, so hey, you know what it is. You know, we've been bringing on this precept, bringing it out over and over like a broken record. But like I said, you know, in the works we might touch on this. All right, but nevertheless, you know, want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahasham Yahushai, Bahasham Akal Kodash. No double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone. Salutations to you brothers who preaching this truth in the four corners, the highways and byways. Again, all praises to Yahweh, Bahasham Yahushai, Bahasham Akal Kodash. You know, Shalom.